What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we get into it, I want you to do me one small favor. I want you to hit that like button. I definitely want you to subscribe, leave a comment. You want to know when the next video will drop, hit the notification bell. All right. Who do y'all think was winners? Who y'all think was losers? I got four teams I want to talk about, and y'all know the Knicks is going to be one of them teams. But actually, we're going to hit the Knicks last. But we're going to talk about the winners and the losers of this trade process. In my opinion, the Los Angeles Lakers won. I said we're going to talk about winners and losers, but whenever there's any type of thing, you got to have a clear winner. And in my opinion, the clear winner is the Los Angeles Lakers. And what I mean by that, if you think about the Los Angeles Lakers and what they acquired during these trade process, these transitions, whatever you want to call it, there's no denying that they walked away with the best players. I'm not going to say the best players as skills wise, but I'm talking about the best players to build a team. And what I mean by that, if you think about it, on January 23rd, they acquired Roya Hachimura from the Washington Wizards. And then as this trade deadline came down to the deadline, you see what they went out. They went out and got my man D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt. I want to backtrack because if y'all watch a couple of my past videos last week, to be exact, y'all heard me talk about Beasley and Jared Vanderbilt and how I thought these two players would make the New York Knicks a much better team. Now imagine these two guys going to a team with LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? The ultimate felicitator. LeBron James in my book is the best player in basketball right now and the best basketball player for a while. I know a lot of people want to talk about Kobe. I want to talk about Michael Jordan. And I can't take nothing away from them players. But in my opinion, LeBron Jordan is the best player to ever step on the court. And I know I'm a Knicks fan. But what I like about LeBron James is that he gets everybody involved and he knows how to bring a team together. And with the people that the Los Angeles Lakers just acquire, it makes the Lakers a whole new team. And a lot of people might say the Phoenix Suns would be the favorites to come out the West, but you can never count LeBron James out, especially if you're going to add D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, Jared Vanderbilt, and Hachimura. And I'm left out one person, really two, but I'm not going to really get into Devon Reed, but Mo Bamba. In my opinion, Orlando Magic have been using Mo Bamba wrong. You know what I'm saying? I think once you get over to the Lakers, LeBron James and Coach Ham, they're going to figure out something for this dude, and he's going to show everybody the potential that everybody know he got. You know what I'm saying? He's a big man. He just got to work on his defense. He can hit the three, can stretch the floor. So it's kind of like Anthony Davis, but a welfare Anthony Davis. But if you think about the guys that they just brung into the team and the guys that they already have on the Lakers, I gotta admit, in my opinion, the Los Angeles Lakers won. They won. They're not just winners. They won it all. We'll come see how the playoffs come out. But let's move over to the Phoenix Suns real quick and what I think about them. And what can you say about the Phoenix Suns? They're winners. When it comes to the trade deadline and trades that happen in transitions, they're one of the winners. You know what I'm saying? And I actually let me backtrack. I give that Lakers, their transaction, their GM, I give them an A+. And with this move the Phoenix Suns just made, just getting a new owner, the governor, as they want to call him, I give this an A. Not an A-, but I give it an A. And the reason I give it an A because, all right, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, and DeAndre Ayton. Come on. That on paper, that's a championship team. We just got to see how it play out. And we know Kevin Durant can mesh with just about anybody. He's used to playing with superstars. But what I like about this is Devin Booker. If you think about Devin Booker, one word to describe Devin Booker is affable. He's a really very friendly player. So I think the transition and his fit is going to work well. He can play off other players. He don't demand the ball, but he's a superstar. Devin Booker, that is. And then you throw Chris Paul, the man of patience, steadiness, and knowing how to get players the ball in the right position at the right time. And we're going to talk about the downfall. And part of the downfall of this trade is that Kevin Durant is 34 years old and have a history of injuries. And not to mention, Chris Paul is 37 years old, coming off injury, an injury riddled season this season and last season. But one could say that adding Durant to this team give Chris Paul at least 2 more years, if not a year left in the NBA, and a shot at the title. Then you add in my only biggest concern is Ayton. But I think Ayton will fall right into the mix. We all know how unhappy he's been with the contract and everything, the trades talk and everything. But with Chris Paul, and now you got KD, it's going to take away from his shots, but it should leave him with a lot of open shots. And I don't know. I just think that this team right now is a good team, and I'm not trying to contradict myself because I said the Lakers won it all. But when it comes to the playoffs, we got to see how it work out. But I still think, the Lakers is going to be the team to beat in the West. A lot of people have Phoenix, that team, but I just think they made a good move. Yes, they made a good move, but will it work out? Will the mercenary Kevin Durant come and do for Phoenix Suns that he did for the Golden State? We will see. All right, let's get to this third. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't go over who they require. We all know they got Kevin Durant and they got my man TJ Warren, which I think is a good move. I'm not going to talk about their transaction, their counterpart teams. I'm just going to talk about what they acquired, the teams that I'm talking about. And they got Kevin Durant and TJ Warren. And TJ Warren's a good player too. So let's not sleep on that. So that even make the Phoenix Suns an even better, stronger bench. So we'll see. We're going to see. I can't wait to see the Lakers go up against the Phoenix Suns. I can't wait. I'm being honest with you. All right. Now, like I said, this is the video about winners and losers. And you got to have losers. And my losers on these transactions is the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't really understand what the Milwaukee Bucks was doing. I'm just going to be straight. I'm just going to be real with you. I think they could have waited and Jay Crowder would have got bought and out. They didn't have to make that trade for Jay Crowder, giving up that many picks for Jay Crowder, like almost 5 second-round picks. I don't think Jay Crowder would have been worth 5 second-round picks in his heyday. I know he's a very energetic player. He can hit that three what he's used to. You got to remember, Jay Crowder been out of the league for now 9 months, sitting on the side, going through his little squabble with the Suns. So how much do Jay Crowder have left? Or is he, fresh? We're going to see. We're going to see. But still, that many picks, and I really don't think it moves the needle. And then what I don't like about it is that they send out Jordan Norway. And I like Jordan Norway. He's a Knick killer in my book. He's one of them kids that come in and always seem to have a big game against the New York Knicks. And I think sending him out was a mistake. Serge Ibaka, you already see he got Wade, so I don't really mind with that. George Hill, over the hill. But them 5 picks for him, I don't understand that. I'm just gonna be real. I don't understand that. Now let's get to what everybody want to know and what we all know and love and about this show right here. This is a Knicks channel, and I'm a Knicks fan. You heard the introduction. Now, what do I feel? Oh, backtrack. Losers for Milwaukee Bucks, and I give them a grade of an F. A F, trust me. Now, let's jump right to the New York Knicks. All right. How much better do this make the New York Knicks? You have to think about Josh Hart. He's not going to come out and give us that much offense, but he's going to give us defense. And we all know how Tibbs loves defense. You see me rolling my eyes because I mentioned Tibbs. But we know how this coach loves defense. His whole coaching style, his name, everything that Tibbs is his defense. And lately, his defense, in my opinion, is not transitioning to well into today's NBA style of play. But with Josh Hart, I know a lot of y'all might want him to start, and he's been a starter this season. But I don't know. I might want him to come off the bench to give us that defensive punch alongside Quentin Grimes. I mean, Emmanuel Quickly and my man McBride and Jericho Sims. It will really help us out. And in transition, we know he can get up and down the court. He's a beast in transition. And his three-point shooting is low. I think he's just under 31%. But he can hit a timely three every now and then. So I don't know how much of a needle this moves the New York Knicks. But what I will say, it do make them better because we wasn't playing Cam Reddish. Let's be honest. We was not playing Cam Reddish at all. And what the Knicks had to give up, a lot of people would say, not much. Let's be honest. It's not much because we wasn't playing Cam Reddish. We wasn't playing none of these players. And we giving up a 23 protected first-round pick If it don't convey, if it don't go, if we don't give them to them this year, that pick's turned into 4 second rounders. I'm not mad at that, especially the way Leon Rose went out and dealt in last year's draft and picked up the picks that we picked. So we have a plethora of first round picks and second round picks. So I'm not mad at the deal. We had to get Cam Reddish out of here, but I don't think this make the Knicks that much better. And if y'all seen, like I said, my past video I made with about Malik Beasley and Jared Vanderbilt, I think that could have been a deal that could have been done. And you look what the Lakers gave up, and even though it was a 3-team deal, at the point about 2 weeks ago, Utah was ready to give these two players up just for first round picks. And I think because we have, like I said, we have like 8 first round picks. I think we could have gave up 2 of them picks, because what we gonna do? I mean, I know picks are assets and you can use them down the line, but for players like this, I think the New York Knicks should have risked that and went out and tried to make a deal happen. We heard about them trying to make moves for Zach LaVine. It fell through. I seen some Twitter quotes. Some people didn't want Zach LaVine here. I don't know how that would have worked out. It is what it is. We know Hart used to be a Jalen Brunson teammate back in Villanova when they won the championship. We seen how excited Jalen Brunson was. So we're gonna see how this worked out. I give this trade. So I'm trying not to be too biased because I'm a New York Knicks fan. I want to say B+, B-, but I don't give it a C. I give it a B. I'm being honest. I give this a B. It don't move the needle, but it changes the team. That's what in my opinion. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless and peace.